Oh, hi, and welcome back. As your instructor was just telling you, there is a lot of extensive vocabulary that goes into being a CIA agent. Now, whenever anybody in the populace asks you anything about them, you can use these simple double-speak words to make sure that they don't really know what's going on. Now, this is a very expansive list, and we're going to hit some of the key ones right now with you to make sure that if you are cornered by any member of the liberal media, you know exactly what to say to make sure the agency stays squeaky clean. Now, we've already covered one of these words in one of our earlier lessons, and that was the word kill. We, of course, do not use this word. We use the words eliminate or pacify, as in, hey, just the other day, I had to pacify that radical liberal. See? Things like that make sure that everything stays nice and even. Now, another word that's been used a lot in the media lately is the word liberate. Of course, this is just double talk for invade. As in, we had to liberate the people of Iraq. Now, another thing that'll come along from time to time is when you install a puppet regime, usually in Central or South America. We, of course, like to use the words fostering a new government. Makes it sound a lot more positive, doesn't it? Now, every now and then, when something's not going right in any part of the world, we like to cut them off from the rest. We, of course, use the word embargo, as in, we had to impose an embargo on the people. Every now and then, you will have to impose what we like to call torture. Well, we don't really like to use that word, so we use the term rigorous fact-finding. As in, we came across this information through some of our rigorous fact-finding exercises. Of course, with any fact-finding information, you will have to plant some listening devices in radios, telephones, televisions, anything that you can use to get closer to the person who has the information you need. So instead of saying, we're planting bugs, we like to say, we're keeping our ear to the ground. From time to time, you will have to replace a leader from a country. We, of course, don't like to say we replace them. We like to say that we are installing stability in the region. Of course, in these fledgling democracies, every now and then the people will vote for something that's not in America's best interest. So we go in and, of course, we rig the election. But, of course, that would make us sound evil if we tell everybody, hey, we rigged that election. So what we like to say is that we're ensuring the democratic process. That's a very important step in any fledgling democracy. Another word that's come up from time to time in the media is one of our uses of waterboarding. Of course, this is a very buzzword right now, and so we've gone away from using that term. Instead, we say surfing trip, as in, hey, we're taking our new friend Ahmed on an extended surfing trip. Of course, another thing that happens from time to time is one of our agents will be exposed trying to accomplish a mission. Now, this mission is, of course, top secret, but if any intelligence is gathered from it and exposed, we do not want to be associated with that, so we use the term rogue agent, as in, that rogue agent was attempting to instill a coup amongst the people. And every now and then, somebody will need to be assassinated. Of course, assassinate is an ugly word we do not like to use in the agency, and so we use it as little as possible, only in close company. Now, if anybody is asking about it out and about, when they're asking where an agent was during the assassination of a supposed despot, you just like to say, he was out walking the cat. These are, of course, just a few highlights of the extensive vocabulary you will need as an agent. Your instructor will go over the rest of it with you to ensure that when you are dealing with the public, you make sure to put forth a positive image of our illustrious agency. So once again, thanks for joining us here. Make sure to nail that vocabulary down so you can make sure the illustrious agency that you are now a part of stays that way. Once again, this is Uncle Secret Agent telling you to keep out there and keep fighting the good fight. And if you do have any questions, you can of course go to our website at unclesecretagent.com, where I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. You have a great day, and thanks for joining the CIA.